I want to challenge you to do something today. All right, let's try different. I want to challenge you to have more of an opinion than you had yesterday. Now, what does that mean? Well, I think that not having an opinion is often one of the key elements that leads to a breakdown of a relationship, be that romantic, friendships, business, whatever it happens to be. Right? Sometimes us not offering our opinion shows that we aren't all that invested or interested, right? We didn't give time to actually exploring what do we feel, what do we want. And that just communicates to our partners or the people around us that, you know what, maybe we just need to carry the load for this person, right? They're not an active participant here. So I want to encourage more of us to be active participants. And I want to encourage you to think about one habit that might have contributed to you maybe not being all that forthcoming with your opinion. Sometimes, back in the day at least, as I was growing up, when couples were together and they would finish one another's sentences before the other actually got all those words out, it was seen as the biggest thing ever. They're on the same page, they're super connected. Wow, this is a sign of the ultimate relationship. Well, yes and no. And here's why I say a little bit of the no. When we do that, we actually prevent the other person from practicing and communicating what it is that they want, need, feel, think. Right? And then if we rob them of that opportunity, oftentimes they become a little bit passive, right? And they just go along with things because they fall into that routine. Now, when we fall into that routine where we're just sort of accustomed to the other person finishing our sentences for us, then, we fall into this pattern of passiveness. And ultimately, that just contributes to this feeling, oftentimes from the other sources outside of ourselves, that we aren't all that engaged. Okay, so let's give ourselves an opportunity to see the impact that having an opinion and bringing that forth is actually going to have within all of our relationships. All right, let's try different. And yes, this is one of those things that we can work on in a self-mastery consulting session. Understanding what it is that matters to you, what opinions you actually have, and getting you comfortable with unpacking some of those things that are preventing you from vocalizing what it is that you want, need, and have opinions on.